Maddie, welcome back to my channel. So this vlog is going to be about my cousin's birthday, and I'm going to be making my cousin's birthday cake, and then I'm going to show you guys what I order her for her birthday. So I've decided to go for this. Basically, I wanted to make it really special, so I've gone with a photo mug, and then it's going to have like a little heart handle here, hopefully. And then I just need to write something in here and here, but I put some old photos of us in there and like newish ones. And then I put that in the middle. So I hope she likes it. I'm going to be making my cousin's 21st birthday cake, and I'm so excited to do this because I've got something amazing and crazy planned for her cake. So she asked for a salted caramel cake with like chocolate, dark chocolate, biscuity. The bottom is going to be 2 layers. The bottom layer will be something like this. So the bottom layer is going to be milk chocolate, and then it's also gonna have inside, like as like a surprise bit, it's gonna have milk chocolate and white chocolate buttons, and then I'm gonna cover it in white chocolate buttercream. Then the top layer is gonna be this. This is gonna be the salted caramel layer because she like really likes salted caramel. It's going to be have salted caramel buttercream inside, covered in white chocolate like buttercream, and then I'm going to do a salted caramel drip like to go around the cake so it will drip down, and then on the top it's going to have a massive 21 made out of white chocolate with sprinkles on top, and then it's going to have crunchies on it, Kinder Buenos, donuts. It's just going to be crazy. So that's what my idea is. So I'm really boiling, so I'm just taking my jumper off, and I've now just got normal hair padding because my scrunch was annoying me, but I'm excited because I'm going to show you guys all the stuff I have for my cousin's birthday cake. I've got Werther's Originals, 2 bars of Kinder Bueno, crunchies, 2 bars of Milky Bar white chocolate, a packet of 4 chocolate donuts, Kit Kats, of dark milk chocolate, Maryland cookies. Last thing I have is white chocolate and milk chocolate buttons. She's going to be in for a treat. And also, as it's her 21st, I thought, well, I'm going to go all out and do the most amazing cake I can, and I'm so excited to make it. So the first thing I'm going to do is put my sugar and butter into the bowl, and then I'm going to cream it together. Right, I'm now going to sift my flour into the bowl. I put my flour, and then I've also put, so I'm going to sieve this, and then I'm going to add in my cocoa powder. Oh my god, I can't open it. Why are these things so hard to open? Let's do 1 tablespoon and a half of cocoa powder. I'm now going to crack my eggs into the jug and then mix it up. Can anyone ever crack an egg with one hand? I've never been able to do it, so I'm going to try it right now. Like, oh my goodness, see, like, I'm scared the eggshell's going to go in it. Oh nah, that's not going to work. Let's try it again with these eggs. That's the one thing I want to master, like be able to crack an egg with one hand. Oh my god, yay! Can we do it with the last one? Ready? Oh my god, yeah! And then, in the bowl they go. I'm now going to whisk this until mixed, and then I'm going to melt in my dark chocolate, well, it's Cadbury's dark milk. My dark chocolate into the bowl so then I can melt it. Oh my god, I can't. Why do I always struggle to open things? Like, I literally can't open it, even though it's got a yummy thing. Like, I found it. One little bit won't hurt. Break up the chocolate. my other cake. So I'll be needing this tin, and this flavour is going to be salted caramel. Time for me to make the buttercream. Oh, don't worry, I have this humongous thing of ice and sugar as well. Try and not make a mess, because when I usually make butter icing, the ice and sugar goes everywhere, and like, yeah, so I'm quite messy. Salted caramel icing for the top cake. I'm gonna now make the white chocolate icing. So I've just made the icing, and now I'm gonna add some white chocolate. My white chocolate, it actually worked this time. I really like it. So this here is my chocolate cake. I'm about to start icing it with my white chocolate buttercream now. I think I'm gonna do like a base layer, then put it in the freezer, and then do another layer so it's better if I have enough icing. I've just iced the cake and then put it in the freezer, so then I can put the rest of the icing on top. I'm now going to start with the salted caramel cake, so I'm going to cut that in half, put the salted caramel inside, then I'm going to put the chocolate in, the little chocolates in this cake. And now I'm going to ice it. On my salted caramel one whilst that cake is put in the freezer. So the salted caramel cake is now in the freezer. I've taken this cake out and I'm going to ice it, and I'm going to take the salted caramel one out once like it's hardened and ready for me to ice, and I'm going to ice that one as well. icing both cakes, and I'm actually well proud of myself because I'll show you in a minute, but I have to say this is like the smoothest I've ever iced like proper cakes before, and putting it in the freezer so it can harden up was like, it's so much easier to ice cakes. Got a caramel cake like that, and this is the chocolate cake. The mug came, so it's got this down there, like a little quote, and then it's got photos of me and my cousin. I love that photo. That's when like we had the same top. And then that's when we went and saw One Direction. That was honestly so good. And then there's another photo. That was at her 13th birthday party. And I think this was at my mum's cousin's Louisa's house, I think. And there's a little quote down there. But this is the mug and I love it. And then it's got a little heart on the side. Right, so it's now the next day and it's now time to ice a cake. I'm dressed in this cute blue outfit. Now I'm gonna put these chocolate buttons in the middle, so when she cuts the cake open, there will be a surprise inside, but she won't spread a couple. She won't mind if I eat a couple because they are really nice. I do. So I have just put my Werther's Originals into the pan. Then I'm going to do like a drip on top of my cake. So I have just added my caramel to the cake to make it the drip cake, and now I'm going to add the donuts and all the chocolate to the cake. You guys are going to see the cake in. So I have just finished my cake. So it's got donuts on it, it's got cookies, it's got chocolate, little what are they called? Milk chocolate buttons. It's got Kinder Buenos, donuts, and then I did like a 2-in-1, and then a bit of crunchies and twirls, and then milk cake. It's Cadbury's dark milk. So this is the cake. And I'm so happy with it because it took me quite a long time, and I hope my cousin likes it. To be honest, I completely forgot to end the video after doing my cake. So we took it into my cousin and she loved it. I've ever made. Yeah, my auntie cut that I've ever made. So yeah. But don't forget you guys so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate it. Comment. Bye! Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.